everyone and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a little while. I just took a little break with everything going on, but I'm now going to be uploading again. So I've brought you today 3 DIYs that I have recently done. So as you can see, I've got quite a big pile of scrap fabric, so I decided just to do some like DIYs, obviously while we are all in lockdown, and the first idea I had was to make some scrunchies. So yeah, all you're going to need is some elastic, the fabric, a safety pin, and then some scissors. So the fabric I've gone for is like a Harry Potter fabric, and this measured out at about 20 inches in length, and then I kind of wanted it quite thick, so I did it at 3 inches wide. So I've just cut that out, folded it over, and then I'm just literally going to pin along the side. So as you can see at the bottom, it is already folded, so you literally only have to sew down one side, sorry. So I'm just pinning the pieces together, making sure that the fabric is inside out. So at the end of your scrunchie, you're just going to go ahead and fold the fabric over about 1 inch thick and then pin that into place, and it kind of just makes a nice little hem, and once you sew it all together it just looks a lot neater. So you only need to do this at one of the ends, and like I said, it's about 1 inch thick. And now you just need to sew down one side, and I always remove the pins as I go along. Once you get to the end, just do a little back stitch before you finish. Now onto the elastic. So I measured that out at about 9 inches. Cut it off obviously, and then you're literally just folding your scrunchie the other way around, which can be a little bit fiddly. So you get your safety pin and you literally attach it to the bit of elastic. And I find this is just easier for when you need to thread the elastic through the fabric, because this again is also a little bit tricky as well. So you're just simply gathering the fabric up until you get to the safety pin, pull it through, but obviously make sure that you keep hold of the elastic on the other end so that you don't pull the whole thing through. So now that you have the two pieces, take the safety pin out of the elastic and just simply tie the two bits together. Just make sure it's nice and strong. With your knot, if you just slowly move that into one of the little folds, and as you can see, kind of where we did the little hem bit earlier, you just literally pop the other piece in, and it just gives it a nice finish, I think. So it just kind of seams it all together, and you just need to simply just sew down the middle now. And there we go, and I just think it's quite a nice little finish. I've actually made one of these for my friend because she's hopefully, all being well, off to Florida this year, so she can wear this in Harry Potter land. So on to the next DIY. Now this is honestly the easiest DIY out there. All you need is basically some fabric, and you just need an embroidery hoop. So the fabric I've gone for is this really lovely blue cloud one, and I just think it's going to be perfect for Ezra's room. So you take the middle hoop out, Now this is quite a small hoop, but I do have a couple of other sizes. But I just wanted to make sure that I had enough fabric to go over the entire loop without it, you know, without wasting a lot of it as well. You simply just get the top of the embroidery hoop and place it over the top, making the fabric nice and tight, and then just adjusting the top of it to make it as tight as possible. I like to just pull the fabric through just to make sure that it is as tight as it possibly can be. And then I'm just literally, obviously we've got some spare fabric left over, so I'm going to just cut those off with a pair of scissors. So another cute little thing you could do is if you wanted to do a keepsake of like your little one's clothes or a t-shirt or something that you really like, you could use old baby grows or old clothing of some sort, and that would just be quite a nice keepsake as well, I think. But yeah, for this I just thought that it looked really cute. I didn't paint the embroidery hoop, but I'm sure you could if you wanted to, but I just really loved that and thought that looked really cute and keeping on the theme of Ezra's bedroom. Onto the third DIY. So if you just get yourself a piece of scrap paper and a Sharpie pen, and then I'm just going to go ahead and draw a big heart on there, or just half of a heart because obviously I folded the piece of paper in half, and then I'm going to go ahead and just cut that out. At least I know it'll be even. So the fabric I've got is, I actually upcycled a little stool and I had some of this left over, so I just think it's going to make a really nice little fabric heart. So you go ahead and just place your paper heart onto the fabric, fold the fabric in half, and then just cut it out. Now you need to do this twice so that you've got two pieces of fabric. So now go ahead and sew on the inside of the heart using your sewing machine. So it went a little bit skewy on the right hand side, but make sure to leave a little hole at the top so that you can fill it with your stuffing. If anything, I probably didn't make the hole big enough, but oh well, I got there in the end. So literally just stuff your heart until you have obviously got it to the desired amount of fluffiness that you want it to. And maneuver the stuffing around until you've got the shape you like. So now just go ahead and then sew that little bit up that you had left open on your sewing machine. And then I've got a pair of pinking shears that I'm literally just going to go around the outside just to kind of give it a nice decorative edge. So I'm going to just take some twine and secure that to the heart so that I can hang it up easily. And I'm just going to simply hot glue that onto the back. So always be careful of your fingers with the hot glue. Will make it nice and secure. And then on the front, just to make it a bit more decorative, I then added a little wooden button as well, which I think it just finished it off quite nicely. I had a scrap bit of fabric from when I cut the heart out, and I literally just stuck it over the back just to hide the glue and the thread, just to make it a lot more neater on the back. Oh, bit of glue. And it blends in quite nicely. And that's it finished. I think it just looks really nice, and I have a few upcycled items that I just think it looks really cute and sort of keeping with the theme of my house. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye guys.